Driving. What evidence do you have that I'm driving?
Are you a magician?
Not by at all, no.
Do you have a flying carpet?
Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a treat for you. Here's the second video of Adam Starr getting stopped by the cops. You're going to enjoy this.
What's the emergency, sir? How may I help you?
Do you have driver's license, proof of insurance, please? Just let you know we're being recorded.
Right. What leads you to believe I'm engaged in commercial activity?
Okay. I need to see driver's license, proof of insurance. The reason you're being stopped is too fast tonight.
You can tell by the sound in the cop's voice. He's like, okay, this is how we're going to have to do this. Okay, ding dong, I'm going to need your license, registration, and proof of insurance. For some reason, I have a feeling that it's not just us that know what Adam's about to do. I think the cop has an inkling that he's about to go full sod sit on him, and he's not looking forward to it.
Well, I
6111, can you start me a second, please?
I understand you want to see my driver's license, but...
Code 1, but you can have them expedited. I think it's the Constitution laws. Do you have your driver's license?
Well...
Just let you know, our conversation once again is being recorded.
I believe that.
Okay.
Is there... what leads you to believe I'm engaged in commercial activity?
Okay. I'm going to explain something to you. Okay, I have someone else coming. I'm asking for your driver's license, proof of insurance. If you don't show your driver's license, that is a crime in the state of Oregon.
Am I driving?
Huh? Yes, you were.
What evidence do you have to suggest I'm driving?
Are you stupid or something?
I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, so it's your decision what you decide to do tonight. Okay?
Well, how is that my decision? Like, if it was my decision, I'd be traveling down the road freely again.
Okay. Well,
because I have the right to travel freely unencumbered.
You actually do, but you were speeding, and that's a violation of Oregon law. Okay?
A violation for drivers.
Yes, and you're driving.
Can I show you the law?
Huh?
Do you mind if I grab something?
Nope.
I've got a piece of paper right here.
Nope. I don't want...
So you don't want to know the law?
I already know the law, sir.
Well, can you show me then?
Huh?
Can you show me then?
I will here in just a few minutes, okay?
You'll show me the law? Well, I'm reaching to grab this book here.
No, I don't want you to reach for anything. Do you understand?
It's right here.
No, you're not going to reach for anything. Do you understand?
My book is right here.
I don't care. You're not going to reach for anything.
Well, then you can grab it.
I will eventually.
I've got it on my phone, too.
Do you have a male RO? Late 20s, early 30s? 10-4. He's still refusing to identify himself.
I have not refused anything.
Yeah, I asked for it already, sir.
Should you want my ID then?
Yeah, I do want to see your ID.
If I give you anything, it's under duress.
Okay.
I take it you'll probably arrest me if you don't get it.
Wow, that was a brief moment of clarity. See, he's not always as dumb as he seems to be. This poor cop, you can just hear it in his voice when he goes, okay. He just wants him to give his ID. He's like, I don't even need the driver's license anymore. Just give me your ID. You can just get this over with.
I've already told you that. It's a crime in the state of Oregon.
You told me it's a crime, but you haven't suspected me. You haven't articulated a crime. What is your RAS or PC?
You know, sometimes I wonder if it's intentional or if he honestly just is that brain dead. But if you remember earlier, the cop told him when he first stopped him that he clocked him speeding and that he needed his license, registration, and insurance. Now he's saying, what is your RAS?
10-4.
Can you articulate a crime?
Huh?
Can you articulate the crime you suspect me of?
Yeah, failure to display. Okay?
You see, that's an oxymoron because...
Okay, hear me out. Okay?
That's an oxymoron because if I'm not obligated to give it to you unless you articulate a crime. So how is the crime...
Roll down your window.
You need my...
Roll down your window. Explain to me. If you don't show me ID... You're going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to yank you out of that car. Do you understand? Yes or no?
I believe you.
Okay. I need to see your driver's license or your ID and your proof of insurance. I'm only going to warn you one more time.
I'm giving you this under duress, sir.
I don't care if you're under duress.
Okay.
Listen to me. I
said I'm giving it to you.
Okay, I want to see it now.
I said I'm giving it to you under duress.
You, sir, are an idiot.
Okay, we've already been down this road.
Me too. I do not wish to contract with you.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
6111, copy a number. It's going to be Mr. Starr. 10-4, do you have valid proof of insurance, Mr. Starr?
I do probably somewhere.
Okay, where would it be?
In the glove box.
You can go ahead and reach for it. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
What? I'm just the same.
6111, go ahead and start me a non-preference 126, please.
I really want to know the crime. I mean, you
there is
can
no crime. It's a violation now.
But you can write me a ticket then.
The vehicle will be towed for no proof of insurance if you don't want to show us that.
This is a private parking lot.
Your vehicle's still going to be towed if you don't want to show us your insurance. You have to have proof of insurance if you're driving a vehicle.
I'm not driving a vehicle.
You were driving a vehicle.
What evidence do you have?
This poor officer, you can tell he's like about had it. His patience is about up. And you know what's sad is whenever he gets pulled out of his car and tased in the other traffic stop, he doesn't understand why that's happening to him. Yet when you find a good officer like this who's really understanding, patient, trying to work with him, and he just keeps pushing the ignorance. I mean, what did he expect to happen? He's being ridiculous.
He pulled you over on a traffic stop.
But I'm not in a vehicle.
Because you were driving. You're not in a
Sir,
vehicle?
Sir, really.
This isn't a vehicle?
Sir, this is a privately owned automobile.
Privately loaned automobile. Automobile, same as vehicle. They're synonyms.
It is not. In the legal world, it is not. I can show you the law.
I'd like for you to show me the insurance. I'm trying to help you out. Your vehicle's going to get towed.
I want to show you the law.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out.
Are you breaking my window or something?
Well, I have to admit, all of us would love to see that. It sounds like the cop's trying really hard not to break your window.
Just so you know, by the way, we all have audio-video recording going on.
So do I.
Okay, so do you have insurance or not?
This automobile has insurance, yes.
Okay, do you have proof of that insurance?
Am I required to show it to you?
Yeah.
Under what law?
You don't want your vehicle towed.
Under what law? Can you show me the law?
Failure to carry proof of compliance with financial responsibility requirements.
For vehicles.
806.012.
For a vehicle.
Huh?
For a vehicle?
Huh?
For a vehicle?
Yeah.
Duh.
This is not a vehicle.
The person commits the offense of failure to carry proof of compliance with financial responsibility requirements, and the person operates a motor vehicle in the state, does not have a vehicle current proof of compliance with financial responsibility requirements.
Sir, with all due respect, this is not an automobile.
Can't get any clearer than you.
This is not an automobile.
It's not an automobile?
No.
I thought you said it was an automobile.
Excuse me, it's not a motor vehicle.
Right.
Are you high or just incredibly stupid?
What is it? It's an automobile.
It's a privately owned automobile.
Okay,
It's household. It's household goods.
It's household goods. So what? Still an automobile.
I can prove to you that it's not unlawful.
Household goods. We can argue semantics of a word. The facts are, in the eyes of the law, this is a vehicle. It's a motor vehicle. And you're required to have proof of insurance.
What leads you to believe I'm engaged in commercial activity?
In what activity?
Commercial.
Commercial activity has nothing.
Do you know the definition of a vehicle?
A motor vehicle.
A motor vehicle. What is the definition of a motor vehicle?
Dude, I'm not going to read you every single definition you want.
I don't need you to. I already know it. I already know it.
Great. So why are you asking me?
Because evidently you don't know.
Oh, okay. So you want to educate me? Okay. So why don't you show me what your BS proof is?
Can I grab it?
Yeah. Is it out of the
right here.
Revised Statutes book?
No. It's right here. Dude, it's federal law.
It's federal law.
Do you not believe it?
This is the state of Oregon.
Federal law trumps state law.
The state of Oregon, right?
Does federal law not trump state law?
No. Your vehicle's registered in the state of Oregon, correct? So you have to abide by the state of Oregon laws.
You are seriously telling me that the federal law does not trump state law?
No, not on roadways.
When does it?
To my understanding, the only time that federal laws trump state laws is whenever the federal government deems it necessary to overrule those state laws and actually impose their federal laws in the state. For instance, the marijuana laws. States can legalize marijuana, and until the government decides, oh no, I'm going to overrule your state law, then those state laws stand.
I'd like to show you a Supreme Court ruling.
That has no bearing on this whatsoever.
How does it not?
You still have to show proof of insurance if you're going to drive a vehicle.
It's not a vehicle, though.
For a vehicle that's registered to the state of Oregon.
Sir, it's not a vehicle.
Okay, is your vehicle registered for the federal government, or is it registered to the state of Oregon?
It's not a vehicle.
It's registered in the state of Oregon, so you have to.
It's registered because road pirates will take it otherwise.
I'm trying to help you out. If you just show us your insurance, your vehicle doesn't get towed. But if you continue down this line, your vehicle's going to get towed. That's going to put you in a bad situation, right? I'm trying to help you out, honestly.
See, this is coercion.
It's coercion?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to help you out?
How are you helping me out? You've stopped. You've already arrested me unlawfully.
No, you're not under arrest.
Do you need the definition to arrest?
Yeah, arrest means a crime.
Stop. Okay, what crime?
This is not a crime.
What?
Because you're at this is a traffic stop, which is a violation, not a crime. You're not under arrest.
Okay, so
nobody's ever told you you're under arrest.
Sir, I wasn't even obligated to give you the ID.
Yeah, actually you were.
No crime has been committed.
For a violation, you're required.
Violations are not crimes.
In order for us to write a citation.
Violations are not crimes.
You know, I just don't understand who in their right mind could continue saying the things that he's saying over and over again and not feel like a fucking idiot. I mean, seriously, you know, it's almost like he's trying to escalate the moving violation into a arrestable offense. Surely even sovtards get tired of running the same script and it not working.
I didn't say a violation was a crime.
Okay, a crime that you would articulate would be the only thing.
If you don't give me your ID, I don't care. I'll take you to jail. They'll fingerprint you and ID you. For a violation,
A crime.
You're required to provide.
Not a violation. If I was driving, yes, very much so.
What?
If I was driving, I would be obligated.
You were.
No, I'm not driving.
What were you doing?
Traveling.
Traveling. Right?
I have the right to travel unencumbered, unfettered, unmolested.
You serious?
Huh? Yeah, he's got a recording device up there. Me too.
What crime? Can you articulate a crime that you suspect me of? What is your reasonable...
Well, so you're telling me you have insurance and you don't have proof? It actually is a crime if you say you have insurance and you don't.
Well, I do. So if you can charge me with that crime too.
Well, why don't you just prove it?
Because I'm not obligated to prove anything to you.
Okay, then your vehicle's gonna get towed.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Sure, he's right over there. Hey, Sarge. He wants to talk to his supervisor. I know.
Can I reach for my water right here?
Your water?
It's in that gallon jug.
Yep. Have some water, man. Obviously, we have audio and video recording going, just so you know he also does on his phone. Found it up there.
Hi.
So what seems to be the problem?
I don't have any problems.
So why are we here?
I believe the officer who stopped you for a violation is in the process of issuing you a citation.
Okay, so why am I being harassed further?
He's writing the citation. You're not being harassed. Why do you think you're being harassed?
I'm surrounded by soldiers, basically, armed to the teeth.
Soldiers?
Well, that's what I feel like. Yeah, I mean, any one of you could pull a gun and shoot me, and you guys would be justified in the eyes of the law.
Well, that's not true.
You guys do it all the time.
Well, that's not true either.
I see it all the time, and that you can't tell me that's not true.
That?
YouTube all over the place, news.
YouTube?
They're not reenacted videos. They are live videos. People do nothing and get shot or tased.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where that's happening. It's not happening here.
Well, I hope it doesn't happen here, but I'm feeling really threatened right now.
Well, there's no reason to be threatened. You've got a few police officers.
Well, he's already threatened to tow this automobile.
Okay, well, how is that personally threatening you?
That is personally threatening. My fucking livelihood is out of this thing. I have to make it to work.
Then how come you're driving without a license?
But I'm not driving.
He's traveling.
I do. I have the
I'm not
law.
gonna go down the constitutional route with you. You're driving an automobile in the state of Oregon on public roadways.
I'm traveling in an automobile, private
need
conveyance.
a driver's license. That's period.
And insurance.
So
and insurance.
so the federal law does not trump state law.
No.
Where do you guys get your information?
State law can be more specific than federal law, and it is.
More specific? Who cares if it's specific? It's not. It's not. It doesn't. The
So
state.
should marijuana be illegal in Oregon? Federal law says it's illegal. So should it be?
Okay. It can't.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
It trumps.
That's
It trumps the
one,
law,
isn't it?
but it doesn't mean the feds are going to come
One,
in.
isn't it? You had to think
No.
about that one.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
you did.
I don't have to think about it.
Well, you
the
did.
fact is, the feds aren't going to come and bust me for pot.
Okay. Well, the Beaverton Police Department's going to bust you for driving a car without a license.
Well, the federal government says I'm allowed to.
Okay.
Can I show you?
There's nothing you can show me that shows that you have a valid driver's license to drive a
but
car in the state of Oregon and the city of Beaverton.
I'm not driving. What evidence do you have that I'm driving?
Are you a magician?
Not by at all, no.
Do you have a flying carpet?
No. What evidence can you...
The car was moving when this officer stopped you, right?
The automobile was down the road, but I have the right to travel unencumbered. The only thing requiring me to have a driver's license...
You can say you have the right to do anything your little heart desires, but that's
No,
not true.
I don't have the right to harm people. I don't have the right to steal. I don't have a lot of rights. But my human rights, my natural, unalienable rights,
Sure,
I am allowed to
down the
travel.
roadway anywhere you
No.
want. You can't operate this on a
I can
roadway
show you
without
a,
driver's
I can show you a Supreme Court ruling that says otherwise. 2015 Supreme Court ruling.
So all the other people in the world that have driver's licenses are wrong.
No, they've been duped. Like my girlfriend knows the facts, but she's too afraid of you guys. And not to mention you take a license and then you get harassed like I'm being harassed right now.
You're not being harassed.
I am. I've done nothing wrong. I have harmed no one.
No one said you did.
Then I'm being
No,
harassed.
you're not.
It sure as fuck feels like it to me.
Until this officer's done with your citation.
It sure feels like it to me.
Okay, well, feelings don't really matter.
Right, they don't.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, when you guys feel threatened, you pull out guns and shoot people. So how does feelings not matter?
When we're actually threatened.
Yeah.
BS.
I feel threatened a lot and I don't pull my gun out.
Any other questions for me?
Why am I surrounded by...
Any other questions?
Why am I surrounded by...
Any other questions for me that...
This is intimidating. This is intimidating.
I'm just simply asking, do you have any other questions? This officer looks like he's probably about ready to give you some paperwork and then we're all going to leave. So, do you have any other questions for me as the supervisor of this situation?
Are my rights going to be violated?
No, your rights are not going to be violated.
Is my property going to be violated?
AMCA?
Able mentally challenged adults.
No, your property's not going to be violated. Okay.
Mr. Starr,
Thank you, sir.
you're more than welcome to step out and grab whatever you want out of your car because your car is getting towed. Okay?
How? It's not a hazard.
Huh?
It's not a hazard.
You're absolutely right. It's not a hazard. Okay, but it's subject of theft and things can get stolen. So
Well,
I'm not going to argue.
Then
with
that's
you.
on me.
Huh?
Then that's on me.
If you want to grab stuff out of the car, you're more than welcome to. If not, the tow truck's going to take it when it gets here.
Well, then you're going to have to take me in it.
I'm going to have to take you in it. That's going to be a bad choice that you're going to decide to make.
Well, like I said, if you want to violate my rights,
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to violate your rights.
you are violating my
No, I'm
rights.
not.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Is your ID back? Okay. Here's some citations for you.
No, thank you.
Okay. Huh?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, here they go. Here's this for you. Here, you can take those. And then I'll give you this pink paper as soon as the tow truck gets here. Okay?
This is my car I get to work with. You're not taking it. My girlfriend will come and get it.
Okay, guys, unfortunately, that's where the video cuts off. I'm pretty sure he got his vehicle towed and everything else that he didn't want to happen. Sadly, he seems to be ignoring the fact that when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry I haven't posted more regularly since my last upload. I got blindsided by the county I live in up in selling my home I owned and lived in online for property taxes. My taxes were pretty much current, aside from $1,528 that was supposed to be credited back once my homestead supplement was applied, and somehow the county sold my property for taxes, even though they were pretty much current. So I got blindsided by that. Now they're trying to charge me $73,000 is what they sold the property for, plus an additional 25% of that $73,000, basically roughly $100,000. As if the $100,000 price tag wasn't enough, now they're telling me that they can tack on all sorts of fees for maintenance, upkeep, preservation of property. I've been busy since before Christmas calling anybody and everybody I could think who could possibly help with this, and everybody keeps telling me that I'm basically at the mercy of the judgment and that it's done, and the only thing I can do is buy back my property from the people who bought it. Right now I'm facing having to move all of my belongings out of my home by January 2nd. Otherwise, they're going to have a crew come in and haul all of my stuff off supposedly to the dump, and I'm sure I will be charged for that as well. So my life has just been turned upside down and inside out, and it's a roller coaster ride. I refuse to believe that the county can sell my property for a property tax balance when I just made a payment in March for $4,000, and the balance that was due was actually supposed to be credited because it was an overcharge of taxes from the previous year due to the homestead being taken off my property. It was being reapplied and the supplement was going to zero out that balance. But because I didn't call someone to set up payment arrangements that I didn't know I needed to make, they went ahead and pushed the case through and got a default judgment against my property and sold it out from under me. All I owed was $1,528, and it was less than a half a year's worth of taxes, and I just made a payment in March. I'd been making payments over the course of the last year and a half. I cannot let myself believe that this is legal, so I'm going to keep fighting tooth and nail, but I don't have the money to cover the 25% and all these exorbitant fees that they're going to charge me to try to get my home back. So the only chance I've got is trying to find somebody to listen that's going to help me get some type of recourse against what's happened, because this shouldn't be legal. I mean, it's theft. It's just downright theft. If you've made it this far and you're still listening, thank you, and I'm sorry for rambling. I've just had a lot on my plate lately. If you know anybody that has experience with this, or anyone that could possibly help or give me advice, I don't have the slightest clue as to where to begin to try to come up with the money to cover the 25% interest and the other fees if I end up having to buy my home back. If you could just help share my story and get it to as many people as possible so that it gets as much publicity as possible, maybe that'll help bring attention to it and force their hand. In case your finances will allow you and you want to help, I'm going to leave my PayPal address in the description below, but please don't feel obligated or pressured to donate. If you can just help share my story, that's help enough. Lastly, thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry about the extensive explanation at the end. I just wanted to fill everybody in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and that you're going to have a great New Year. God bless, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.